The Voice's 28th season was unforgettable, and we're anxiously anticipating season 29. However, new eras bring with them adjustments, such as the stunning removal of one coach from television this winter. On February 23, 2026, NBC will debut the most recent episode of the popular series, and it appears that there will be some significant plot twists. In addition to confirming that Kelly Clarkson, Adam Levine, and John Legend will return as season 29 coaches, the show hinted at a new structure. We're curious as to why Niall Horan isn't coming back, even if we don't know much about how The Voice will alter in season 29. As a coach, Niall has won The Voice each time. Huntley won season 24, Gina Miles won season 23, and Aiden Ross won season 28. Thankfully, he recently revealed a significant hint regarding the reason behind his departure from the show, and we are quite thrilled about it. Niall is a brilliant singer in his own right, even if it's obvious that he has a penchant for discovering amazing musicians. It's only fitting that we hear new music from Niall soon, given that his most recent album, The Show, was released in 2023. According to what he said to people for an Instagram video in December 2025, Niall appears to be in agreement. He's not only prepared to release new music, but it might happen sooner rather than later. Yes, there will undoubtedly be music. In the video, Niall stated at the time, "There's no doubt, I'm so excited about it. It feels like the record of a 32-year-old, which is something I've never felt like I've done before. I've had a great year in the studio. It has a level of maturity that I don't believe I've ever experienced." Fans were ecstatic to hear that Niall will be releasing new music. "Oh my God," one commenter stated, "we're going to get new Niall music soon." Another person wrote, "This just made my entire year my favorite." Another fan said, "I'm here for whatever he's dishing out." Niall acknowledged that he is pleased of his accomplishments during his tenure on The Voice, even though he did not return for season 29. "It's amazing," Niall said in December 2025. "I've been extremely fortunate to collaborate with the artists on the exhibition. It's been amazing. America has been so kind to us, and the squads I've been able to assemble in the 3 seasons I've been here have simply been amazing. They voted me the winner 3 times and truly came through for us when we needed them." Fans are feeling a range of emotions, from appreciation to nostalgic disappointment, as Niall Horan stated why he would not be rejoining the coaches panel for the next season of The Voice. With an incredible record on the show, the Irish pop sensation has recently come to be associated with The Voice. However, he has since made a different decision. Let's examine the implications of this, the reasons behind his choice, and how millions of people worldwide are impacted by his legacy on the program. In the red chair, a champion as a former member of One Direction and a well-known pop musician, Niall Horan brought a new vitality to the world of The Voice when he first joined as a coach. His transition from a member of one of the most popular boy bands in the world to a solo performer with a loyal following offered him a distinct viewpoint that was ideal for coaching up-and-coming vocalists. In addition to giving musical guidance, Horan developed into a confident, inspiration, and strategic partner to his competitors during the seasons he coached. He repeatedly shown his coaching abilities by helping his musicians achieve success. His record is really highlighted in The Voice history books. He has guided his team to 3 seasons of victory, which is unprecedented in the history of the show, including the most recent season 28 finale. Fans naturally expected he might stay on for more seasons because of his tremendous run and winning streak, which made Team Niall one of the most feared and respected forces on The Voice. Recent reports, however, showed otherwise. A sincere declaration, preferring music to voice, Niall Horan announced that he will not be returning as a coach for The Voice season 29 in a poignant video posted on his official Instagram and bolstered by interviews with prominent entertainment outlets. The main cause: he is concentrating on his own musical career, particularly on his most recent album, and the process of making it. This is more than just a side project for Niall. It is a really intimate one. He stated in the video that this next album reflects his current artistic state, which is more mature, introspective, and reflective of his experiences at the age of 32. He talked about how important this time was to his development as a performer and songwriter, and how he wanted to give it his whole focus. Releasing new music is only one aspect of this creative choice. The goal is to document a part of his life that isn't waiting. Managing notoriety, innovation, and individual development. Niall's decision draws attention to a larger discussion that many artists have while balancing prestigious chances with maintaining their own artistic identity. It takes weeks of intensive dedication, coaching sessions, rehearsals, live performances, media appearances, and genuine emotional interest in the participants' journeys to be a coach on a major television program like The Voice. It's not just about showing up on TV. That's a lot of schedules to manage for an artist who has his own career to pursue. Horan alluded to how difficult it may be to put your all into helping others while also pursuing your own artistic goals in interviews conducted before to his decision. There is a genuine tension between mentor and creator, and deciding to concentrate on his album means embracing his own voice in its most unadulterated state. What this signifies for fans of The Voice: Horan's exit represents a bittersweet change for The Voice. Legendary coaches Kelly Clarkson, John Legend, and Adam Levine will return to their red seats in Season 29, which is scheduled to debut on February 23, 2026. Fans are already excited about the new dynamics that will emerge from this trio's amazing star power and coaching expertise. However, given how much Niall attached himself to people, his absence will be missed by many watchers. He made a name for himself on the show through 3 successful campaigns, poignant blind auditions, and innumerable touching coach-artist moments. Almost immediately following the announcement, fans expressed affection and support on social media. In addition to praising his efforts to The Voice, comments acknowledged how nerve-wracking and exhilarating it is to wait for his new music. The reason music is first. Niall Horan is unique as an artist because of his contagious genuineness. His career outside of television has always been based on authentic emotion, storytelling, and musicality in his solo work. His creative process has never been hurried. His 2023 album The Show, which was praised by critics for its reflective lyrics, was a reflection of his development as an artist. Fans have been anxiously anticipating what will happen next, and it appears that Niall believes this is the ideal moment to push the boundaries of creativity. He has a distinct goal in mind while discussing his next project. It's not just another compilation of tunes. His life is about to embark on a new chapter. It would be difficult for him to give that chapter his all concentration and genuineness while juggling the demanding schedule of The Voice. A mentoring legacy. Niall's legacy on The Voice will endure despite his departure from the program. His influence can still be seen in the winners he mentored, as well as in the way he encouraged artists to embrace vulnerability, push limits, and emotionally engage audiences. His patience and groundedness as a coach were frequently mentioned by contestants who worked with him. His mentorship was truly transforming since he took the time to learn about their stories, skills, and worries rather than just giving technical advice. Long after a coach chair has been vacated, that kind of legacy endures among a show's audience. A creative conflict between the coach and the artist. It's important to note that Niall's choice is not the first instance in which an artist has had to decide between responsibilities. Whether as judges, hosts, or instructors, many musicians who have dabbled with television eventually find themselves at a crossroads between sharing their knowledge and making room for their own creativity. For Niall, this was a time to prioritize, rather than to quit. For him, music is more than simply a career, it's his life. He therefore made a courageous and deliberate decision when the time felt perfect for him to focus on his own artistic abilities. Additionally, followers, who are always encouraging, have replied with remarks that combine eagerness and adoration. Numerous people have expressed that they are eager to listen to his upcoming album, which is evidence of how well he continues to connect with listeners. Looking ahead, what fans can anticipate? Audiences will be watching Season 29 with a somewhat new perspective, curious to see how The Voice develops without one of its most successful previous coaches, even though it will surely be plenty of talent, emotions, and memorable musical moments. In addition, users are expected to be enthralled by Niall's musical journey throughout this chapter. His creative journey will undoubtedly be interesting to witness, regardless of whether he releases groundbreaking singles, goes on a world tour, or tries out new sounds. After all, a common theme, growth, is shown in the shift from coaching others to entirely focusing on his own craft. Anybody who has ever had to choose between comfort and progress may relate to this kind of story, which transcends pop culture boundaries. Last thoughts. Fans aren't saying goodbye to Niall Horan as he leaves The Voice Season 29. Rather, it's a fresh start. He is choosing development, genuineness, and artistic depth by focusing this stage of his career on his own songs. Even though his absence on the voice stage will be felt, his legacy of victories, metamorphoses, and unforgettable coaching moments will continue to be a part of the show's rich fabric. One thing is certain: as the world anxiously awaits his next musical endeavor, and The Voice gets ready for yet another thrilling season, Niall's voice, whether it be via his tunes or his mentoring, will never stop resonating in the hearts of fans everywhere.